welcome back again, YouTube. Welcome back to all the fragrance lovers out there. Yes, this time a much different video than before, than the videos that I uploaded before on this channel. And yes, as you could tell from the title, this is a video for a legendary, iconic, great, magnificent, classic, beautiful, majestic, what else I want to say, popular, famous fragrance, which is ACQUA di GIO by Giorgio Armani. I wish I could do a spin for this fragrance, good spin, but you know, just for the camera. Anyways, ACQUA di GIO by Giorgio Armani, and the topic of this video is gonna be 10 reasons why you should think twice before buying ACQUA di GIO by Giorgio Armani. So, as we all know, as I said, pretty famous perfume, worldwide popular, massive success all over the years. I mean, since the day it came to since the first day of release, this just, I mean, massive success, and for so many years. It was not just like a one-year wonder or one season wonder, but it was for so many years. I would say 15 years at least of major success. Yes, I know it was released in 1996, which is like 24 years now, yes, but at least for 15 years it had major success. So 10 reasons why you should think twice before buying ACQUA di GIO by Giorgio Armani. Before getting to that top 10 or that 10 list, let me tell you one thing that I noticed. So for the last batches of this fragrance, the last batches from 2015 at least, so from 2015 until now, I noticed that these new releases, these new batches are a little bit different than the ones from before. I'm not saying they are bad, or I'm gonna say something negative about it, but it just seems that they are not the same as before. So the new ACQUA di GIO by Giorgio Armani doesn't feel like the old one, the old ACQUA di GIO. Yes, performance much weaker. The scent still great, still beautiful and all that. But the topic of this fragrance is not a comparison exactly, but it's like, it's not a comparison, but it is about 10 reasons why you should think twice before you buy this fragrance. So first of all, first reason why you should think twice before buying it, it is because everyone wears it now. Not literally everyone, but so many people. Of course, I'm sure a lot of you would agree with this, and I'm sure a lot of you definitely agree with this. I mean, in your family, friends, circle of friends, at work, co-workers, at the gym, anywhere you go, you definitely notice that there is at least one person that's wearing this fragrance. So yeah, first reason why you should think twice before buying ACQUA di GIO is that everyone wears it nowadays. Second reason is there is just so many substitutes out there nowadays for this fragrance. And if I can name a few, I would say there is 360 Degrees Red for Men by Perry Ellis. There is also L'Odyssée pour Hommes. There is also Just for Me for Men by Paris Hilton. There is also Nautica Voyage that I love so much. There is even cheaper alternatives, like for example Zara Lisboa, very similar to it, even though there is a little bit of difference. And also in a different way, there is I would say there is Invictus Aqua or Bulgari Aqua. So yeah, second reason is that there is many substitutes nowadays, and for maybe I would say for less price, for a cheaper price. Third reason is now these new batches, they smell way too I'm not gonna say just generic. They smell generic, but they smell very synthetic. These new batches smell so very synthetic now. And yeah, this is number 3. Number 4, the citrus in these ones, in these last versions, the last batches, the citrus is way too sharp, way too sharp than before. From before, it was just perfect. Perfect is the word for the opening of ACQUA di GIO from before. The opening was beyond good. It was just perfect. Now it seems that the citrus is way too sharp and you get that powerful alcoholic burst at the opening. So yeah, this is number 4. For number 5, the longevity. So for the longevity for these last batches, it is just not the same as before. Before you would get so many hours, even days, if I can say that. You get a solid, before you get a solid 12 to 14 hours, like literally. I'm not even kidding. I'm sure a lot of people that had this before, they would agree. The people that had it even in the 90s, early 2000s, they would definitely agree. I had it in 2007 and it was just like how I said, how I described it. Now you just get like from 4 to 6 hours. And it is a little bit from moderate to, between moderate and heavy, not that heavy. Not that long, not that long lasting, not that powerful. The sillage is not as good as before. It is still good. I'm not saying it's bad. It is still good. If you get 4 to 6 hours now, it is pretty good. But I'm just saying the longevity now is not just the same. Back then you could just spray 2 to 3 spritz only and you are good to go. It would last for the whole day and stay in your clothes for even for a while. And now you get, as I said, 4-6 hours maximum, and it doesn't last as long in your clothes, on your clothes. So for the number 6, why you should think twice before buying ACQUA di GIO by Giorgio Armani. Number 6 is you will get compliments, definitely, but not as much as before. Why? Of course, because as I said in the first one, everyone or almost everyone wears it now. It's not like people are gonna tell you, oh, you smell bad, or of course you will get compliments, as I said, and people will tell you, yes, you smell nice, you smell good. But people already have built a memory, or they built an idea about it. They know it. It's not like they will be surprised or they're gonna, they already know it. They have memory of it. You might even get some remarks like, oh, you wearing ACQUA di GIO, you smell like my father, you remind me of my father, you remind me of my ex, you remind me of my grandfather, you remind me of a co-worker. You will always get this kind of stuff. I'm not saying it is like in a negative way. Some people would mean it in a negative way, and some people would mean it in a positive way. Like they would tell you, oh, you remind me of my of a summer memory, a lovely summer memory, or you remember me of my father that I haven't seen in 2 years, or stuff like that. But as I said, you will get compliments, but not as much. For number 7, this is, for me, personally for me, this is what I think, this is exclusively a summer fragrance. And yeah, and more of a daytime kind of fragrance. I don't see myself wearing it at night. I don't see myself wearing it in any other season unless it is warm and sunny outside. So, but more I prefer it. It suits summer, it suits vacation, it suits the beach, the city, vacation in a city near the beach or something like that. I say number 7, this is exclusively a summer fragrance. Number 8, I would say it this way. Number 8, Acqua di GIO Profumo. Number 8, Acqua di GIO Profumo. And I'm sure a lot of people that have this fragrance would definitely understand what I'm trying to say. Acqua di GIO Profumo, more and much richer than this one. Smells modern, smells, the scent is richer, deeper, and yes, very modern. Doesn't smell like something from the 90s or something like that. Very masculine. Profumo is very, very masculine. It is a little bit less fresh than the OG, the classic one. So yeah, number 8, Acqua di GIO Profumo. Number 9, Acqua di GIO Absolu. Yes, that's number 9. Why it is number 9? Because to me, Absolu is much better than Profumo. But I do prefer, for me, if I'm gonna choose between the two, for me, I'm gonna wear Profumo. This is what I like. I like Profumo more than Absolu. But Absolu, why I prefer Absolu? Because it is a compliment getter. Because it gets a lot of compliments. Let's say if I have, this is Profumo and this is Absolu. Personally, I like Profumo because I like the smell. When I sniff it, I like the scent. But I prefer Absolu more, not because the scent for me is better than Profumo, but because Absolu gets more compliments, especially from the ladies. The ladies love this much better than, ladies love Absolu much better than Profumo. And this is just an example with the bottles. As I said, number 9, Acqua di GIO Absolu, because it gets a lot of compliments. It is a compliment getter. It is something very modern. I would say very, very different than Acqua di GIO, Giorgio Armani, but it still have the DNA of Acqua di GIO by Giorgio Armani. So for number 10, the price. Yes, the price. I think this is very, not very expensive, but I think it is pricey. Especially that it is a classic, especially that it is not as wanted as before, and also because there is so many substitutes out there. So that was it for 10 reasons why you should think twice before buying Acqua di GIO by Giorgio Armani. But I would also tell you why you should, or why it is good to buy this fragrance. Of course, because it is legendary, classy, iconic fragrance, and it never fails to get the job done, no matter the event or occasion you wear it for. And but still, for me, for more, I would wear it only for, as I said, for hotter or warmer days. But it still gets the job done. It is very pleasant, and as I said, legendary, classic, classy, iconic, very charming, beautiful scent and fragrance. And number 2, why you should or why it is good to buy Acqua di GIO. If you are new to collecting fragrances or new to buying a fragrance, this is something I recommend to start with. Why? Because great performance, great scent, great sillage, you get great projection, you get compliments definitely, and you will have people respecting you. If you are wearing this, they're gonna be like, oh wow, you're wearing Acqua di GIO by Giorgio Armani, and they will understand that you are maybe a connoisseur, maybe a kind of expert, maybe an OG in the fragrance world. And it's definitely an icebreaker for a conversation. People will be like, oh, you wearing Acqua di GIO by Giorgio Armani, and the conversation will just be fluent afterwards. And as I said, you will be satisfied. If this is your first fragrance, you will definitely be satisfied with it, especially if you are going to wear it during summer or pre-summer at the end of spring. Also, another reason is because, as I said, it is legendary, and it's worth keeping it in your collection, worth having it in your collection for a lifetime. This is definitely a lifetime kind of fragrance. So guys, we come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like the video, give us a like for this video, and also subscribe if you're not subscribed, and stay tuned for the next videos in the future. Bye bye, and take care of yourselves.